free, and enjoy more of what the world has to offer in this action one, because this is where most human beings screw the pooch.
So a little one-person trampoline, very
I screen shared it. Like, there's no excuse. Like, phone numbers are just out there. You just got to pick up the phone, smile, and dial. So, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk to Taryn Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the absolute best entrepreneur you can be, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in this morning, stopping by. Episode 281. And this morning we're talking about blue ocean theory. What the heck does that mean? And it's kind of a spin up and a made up. Honestly, I was talking with one of my clients and they've really done a lot of amazing work that now they live in such a mindset of abundance and how there's so much opportunity out there. And I couldn't help but relate to this message and how I wanted to be able to take this in. It's funny how when you hear something from somebody at the right time, at the right place, the idea makes a lot of sense. So I wanted to share with everyone else this blue ocean theory, that just because somebody else is doing well, just because somebody else is achieving something, just because there is a deal getting done, that doesn't mean that we're missing out or we're losing something, that we're inadequate, that we're not enough. And I think jealousy would probably be the primer emotion to be careful of when we talk about this. And that's when we adopt the blue ocean mindset, that is, this ocean is absolutely massive. There's tons to go around, tons of opportunity, and that we can actually work together. We're all on the same team, right? The human race, all on the same team. We've heard that before. We see that the ocean has so much to it that there's no way that we can do it alone anyway, and that everyone can pick their niche or pick where they fit into the world or how they conduct themselves to take advantage of their resources, to solve the problems that they have solved with their own personal life experiences, etc. So today's challenge, today's show is all about abundance. It's about abundance, taking on an abundance mindset, that there's plenty to go around. Just to give some context and a story, I used to, when it came to real estate, and I was a real estate agent, and other agents would get clients and I was not getting clients, I would get really furious. I would get frustrated. The same with when I started buying rental properties, and my friends were buying these rental properties and they were buying that rental properties. I felt really inadequate. I felt that I wasn't good enough. I felt that I didn't know what I was doing. It's not a good feeling. And I think we all feel this in our own way, depending on what we're interested in, what our experiences are, those types of things. But the point I'm trying to really drive home is that it can be really dangerous to be this zero-sum game mindset, to where I have to take from you in order for me to gain, or vice versa. I believe that if you buy a duplex in my market, you are literally taking from me, the zero-sum game. I believe that there's so much, and when you score, I lose. And I think the biggest con from that type of mindset was I wasn't willing to work with people. I wasn't really willing to learn from other people. I wasn't like the collaboration, the learning, all the growth, all of my the 6-week course that I've created now. We're creating a booklet for it, tutorial videos, all this fun stuff to make it absolutely the best bang personal development course out there. I truly want this thing to be the best. And I've used so many other coaches now and their mindsets and their information, their experiences, their clients, everything from websites to like just scrubbing the world of my quote unquote competitors and other people who are in the industry to help me form and create an even better product that matches my target audience, that matches my problems that I've solved with my own personal spin and twist on it. And without the work of other people and without the support of other people in the industry, I don't think I would be moving nearly as fast as I am when it comes to just feeling good about my life, feeling confident about my work, and feeling better about the relationships that I'm gaining along the way. So this morning, I want to go over a few tips on why abundance, why blue ocean theory is so important. And without further ado, let's kind of get into the first one. We have slightly touched on this abundance of resources, plenty to go around, plenty of going around in blue ocean theory. If you want to live by this, taking in and understanding that there is so much that even if you put all of your eggs into this one basket, your number one goal, which we are big encouragers here over at Talk to Tanner with our coaching stuff, we're really big proponents of working on that number one major goal. And if you want to do that, turns out you can achieve your goal, and so can that other person, and so can that other person, and so can that other person. And forgiving ourselves and allowing us to have permission to finish at different times. So Stacy, she lost 12 pounds in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, you lost 3 pounds. So are you a loser? Does that mean that Stacy wins and you lose? No. The fact that there is personal trainers, there's dietitian plans, there's everything on YouTube University available to us, and everyone moves at our own pace. But if you focus on the 9 extra pounds that she lost, instead of focusing on the 3 pounds that you lost, who loses the game? Then you would lose. What you focus on is what you feel, and understanding that we have an abundance of resources, whether it's high quality food, whether it's you want to buy rental properties and you want to fix them up, you want to make money that way, whether you want to start an education company and you want to get clients and you want to make money that way, you want to help people, whatever it is you want to do, there's plenty of space for you to do it in order to be successful. The real question will be, do you have the willingness to adopt this abundance mindset so you can handle the tougher times? So you can handle when that ego comes in and puts you in check. When the times go ahead and continue to move, then we can move to point number 2, gratitude. It's hard to be pissed off and jealous when we have some gratitude and grace in our lives. Maybe it's just a reminder to be a little grateful this morning. Holy cow, we got up. Oh my gosh, the sun came up again. Turns out meteorites could hit us and blow this earth up at absolutely any point. And I'm really grateful that it hasn't happened yet. And I'm really grateful that the probability is really low that that is going to happen. Or I'm grateful that I can surrender the fact that there's nothing I can control. There are things that I cannot control. And I'm grateful that I don't even have to control them. You wouldn't even want to control the economy, even if you could. That's too much work. Why do you think the government employs hundreds of thousands of people, or however many, how big those institutions are today? I don't know. But I'm grateful that I don't have to. I can just read the show notes or the notes, the laws, and then play accordingly to the game that helps suit what I truly want and what I desire. And it's actually a gift. And I'm grateful that it is better for you to be selfish and for you to get rich and for you to become a more productive person so you can fend for yourself. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to live that type of life. That's pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited about it. Or maybe you're just grateful for your health. What if you didn't have your health? If you didn't have the things that you weren't grateful for yesterday, what would you have today? You'd probably, if you don't write out in a gratitude journal and you don't take the time to be grateful, we can lose a lot of things. And I got to say, I'm really grateful for my health. Number one, man. Imagine if every time I'm sick, I forget about the money, I forget about the goals, I forget about the houses, I forget about the clients, I forget about all that crap. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful that I'm not sick anymore, et cetera, et cetera. You get my point. On to point number 3 of the blue ocean theory, of another tip to live by this theory, to live an abundance type mindset, have an abundance type mindset: collaboration and sharing. Collaboration and sharing. This was something I was super hesitant about for a long time. I was like, they're going to take my work. They're going to take my work and they're going to go do it. You could look at my course all the way through and you could write it all down and you could copy it. And I guarantee your delivery will still be different than mine. Your coaching process, how you engage with clients, how you listen to clients. So much of coaching is just listening. So, because people are never listened to and everyone needs that space, huge benefit to coaching. But you could take all of it and then go do it. But at the end of the day, people are buying my product to work with, like, my support and how I work on it. And I want you to not, I don't say that but turn that to your own situation. Understand that what you create and what you do will continue to still be unique to you if you are part of the process. So not being scared to collaborate with people, not being scared to share, not being scared to go to our 4th point, which is growth and learning. So with an abundance type mindset, blue ocean, there's enough for everybody to go around. Everyone can be successful. I promise. Growth. Think about, you are the sum of the 5 people closest to you. We do in the relationship section of our course, we talk a lot about who we're close to personally, who we're close to professionally, and I got to ask you a bunch of questions and get a lot of notes down and figure out what's a game plan to help improve that. And just by your willingness to look into your industry and talk to people who are a step or 2 ahead of you, you're going to have 1 or 2 questions that have been bugging the crap out of you that they've already solved. And they're like, oh yeah, that was a huge pain in my ass too. I did this. I used this company. I used this contractor. I used this process. I used this system. I just talked to this person and then I solved it. And you're like, holy crap. Oh my gosh, I can just learn from you and then I can apply it. So growth and learning, the abundance mindset. So as we all get better, then we're able to better support, understand, and take action on the problems that are really in front of us, the things that we got to work on, the things that we got to do, right? So growth and learning, amazing, incredible benefit to blue ocean theory. Plenty to go around. And the last one is, this is an optimistic view on life. This is an optimistic view. This is a positive view. This is going to help us, and over here in my show notes, capitalize on opportunities, overcome challenges, and just live a more fulfilling life. It's okay to be optimistic. It's like, oh yeah, that person's who doesn't want to smile a little more often? Who doesn't want to believe? Because what we believe is our reality, right? We've read that in enough personal development books to know that the mind is very powerful. Optimism, I believe, is part of blue theory because it really gives ground to the fact that you can succeed and I can also succeed at the same time. And it's actually more likely if I'm succeeding and then I'm working with you and collaborating with you, that you'll more likely succeed as well. So farther together, right? They talk about faster alone, farther together. It may be a little bit faster in the beginning as we're working on our own. We're trying to gain ground. We're really trying to figure out specifically what it is for us. But I promise, in the long-term goals, say if you have your big number 1 goal My number one goal is to make contact with 100 million people with our education products, whether it's shows like this, it's the exercises that we have available, it's our amazing 6-week course on just unlocking your full potential, whatever it may be. We're trying to hit millions of people. And I think we're going to get there by working and collaborating and sharing with other entrepreneurs that you've seen on the show, other entrepreneurs who I just call up to like learn from, or other entrepreneurs who we just meet with and get the chance to talk about the problems that they're solving and see how I can help them. Is there anything I can do to help you? Please send me a direct message. Let me know. I'm trying to collaborate with people. I'm trying to grow with people. I'm trying to get this course out to more people. I'm in the growth stage, and I believe I can get a lot farther with more people in this belief that your success, if I can help you succeed, then my chances and the probability of me succeeding are 10x, 100x, 1,000x, a millionx, whatever it is. It's way more likely, to be short and straight on about it. But so I'm going to be optimistic, damn it. I'm going to be optimistic about my life. I live a really good one. I feel healthy, got good relationships. We're buying properties. We have the pursuit, like the golden nugget. I have a goal that I love and I truly, truly care about. And I'm working towards it. This is the best part. I was just talking with my coach yesterday for like 4 hours. He's back in the state, and got a chance to sit down with him for like 3-4 hours. And it's so refreshing talking to that guy, because he's just like, dude, you have what you really want. And what you really want is you want something to work towards. You want something to work on. Think about when you finish anything, and then when it's done, it's like, oh, okay, that was cool, and I'm glad I did that. But the journey, right? It's tough because it sounds so cliche that it doesn't. I think when things sound cliche, they kind of like go right over my head. I don't know about you guys. Sometimes like, oh, if you smile more, you'll live an amazing life. And you're like, oh, shut up, right? And then but it's totally true. It's like, man, if I just smiled more often and I just waved to strangers, then I'd probably be happier and I'd probably like my life more. Makes sense. But so maybe we're willing to remember, maybe that's just the reminder we needed this morning, is that there's plenty to go around, that what other people gain can help us gain for our own success, and that the ultimate nugget, the thing that we want and we desire most, is that number one goal, that pursuit, the drive, the chase to working on something exciting that lights your soul on fire. Like, holy crap, this is fun and I enjoy this. And I'm really glad that I'm here on this planet. I'm here. I'm getting to work with these people. And I'm so, so grateful for everyone who like-minded people who tune into this show and want to talk about personal development and stuff like that. I get it. It's not the funnest thing to talk about at parties. It's like, what is your life purpose? How do you feel? What's your why? It's like, okay, yeah, that's not water cooler talk all the time. I get it. But thankfully nowadays there's these spaces, these shows, these podcasts or whatever, where we can just talk about it and it's all cool and we're trying to get better. And it's awesome, right? So cheers to that. This was Blue Ocean Theory, kind of adopting stuff on mindset. I mean, remember, abundance of resources. There's plenty to go around. Continue to be grateful. Collaborate with other people in your industry. Share information, gain information, grow and learn from the experience. And let's adopt an optimistic mindset, folks. Come on, we got this. We got this. We're going to have an incredible day. It's going to be fun. It's going to be full. We're going to be excited. And I got some stuff to do. I got some people to help, and these people are going to help me, vice versa. And it's going to be a damn good Wednesday. So cheers to you all. I got to bounce. I have my first coaching session here shortly. But I hope you all have an amazing day. Thanks for coming in and joining us this morning and saying it's amazing. Really, really appreciate that. Cheers. Catch you guys on the next episode. I will be live again, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Still getting used to saying 8 a.m. I will be live again 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Thursday, live with another episode of the personal development topic. We're on the road to 1,000, baby. We're at 281. This was Blue Ocean Theory. Plenty to go around, living a life of abundance. You guys all have an incredible, incredible day. And in case you needed to hear it, I love you. Have an awesome day. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace out, friends. I'm rolling out. Cheers, cheers.